What would you tell them about how to approach their first experience?
Again, respect, 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 and research. And another aspect of it is, where are you getting the substance from? Do you know that this substance that you're getting is pure? Do you know that you're not getting something that is completely different from, what you're trying to purchase? A big issue with the LSD space is people are getting what's called 2,5-I N-bomb, which is really, really bad for you. At certain doses, which are unmanageable when you're applying them to tabs, you can die from 2,5-I N-bomb, and it's happening at festivals and stuff like that. So I think that's so important to test your substances. There's what's called the Ehrlich test, which essentially you buy it online, $10 test, and there's a little tube of liquid, and you put the liquid on whatever your substance is, just a little tiny piece of the substance. So you have a tab, just use a razor blade and chop off like a corner and put this substance on it. And depending on what color it changes into, it'll tell you whether or not a tryptamine is in whatever substance you have, whether it be DMT, psilocybin, or LSD. It's easier with mushrooms because a mushroom is a mushroom. And if you're getting a psilocybin mushroom, there's more than likely not going to be anything else in there because of the way that mushrooms grow. Which I think the revolution is going to come when people are able to grow their own and cultivate their own substances, when it becomes legalized. So then they don't have to worry about going out and getting something that might be tainted.
Yeah, I think that's incredible advice to offer people. Um, in the plants, if you know the origin of the plants and the source of the plants, it's really simple to control or protect against any kind of outside contamination. But with other kinds of psychedelics that are pharmaceutical based, chemical based, I think that's a tremendous risk. And I agree with you that testing is a fundamental necessity. So I deeply appreciate you putting that into the space, and for people to understand how important that is for their safety and their overall well-being. We don't support the idea of the Western drug culture and the recreational culture. To us, these are sacred medicines, but we understand that it's out there, and we understand that it's bigger than ever. And so there's been an absolute failure in the nature of control over the nature of the substances, and they're becoming more and more contaminated with other forms. And so if you are going to go out, if you are in a situation or a recreational setting, if you're at a party, et cetera, and somebody wants to give you something, don't take it unless you know what it is. There are just too many horror stories happening now. And I really want to protect this growing movement of positive use of psychedelics from all of the negatives that we've already seen over the last 30 years. This is a tremendous opportunity for these medicines to get the real respect that they deserve, both as medicines and, in the people's experiences like you, really having your relationship blossom because of the ability to have the sharing of these experiences. And, that's quintessential healing in the form of plant medicine that's been around for thousands of years in traditional cultures. And I think it's an opportunity for our own cultures to finally be able to embrace that kind of transformation and healing. And we know we need it. And so please help, protect the burgeoning psychedelic space from those kinds of cross contaminations. And it's, I think, all of our collective responsibility to provide safety. And so, Josh, I really appreciate everything that you've spoken about on those topics.